Okay, because my main thing is like, if it were any, except the cold one. The cold one's not really acceptable.
That's fair.
Yeah. Be sure to mention you're a returning customer, a regularly returning
Oh, they
customer.
know.
Yeah.
Oh, they know.
As per my previous letters.
Billy makes up a substantial amount of that Chipotle's revenue.
It's not zero.
It's not
It's a
zero.
non-zero amount.
For me, it is a non-zero, or it is a zero
Billy
amount.
spends hundreds of dollars at that Chipotle every month.
I have never actually ordered from a Chipotle before.
I
you
hadn't
eaten
until
Chipotle?
I started this job.
I've had someone else's Chipotle.
I had never had Chipotle before I started working at car rigs.
It is my go-to like fast food place.
Oh, what's your order?
Damn.
Whatever burrito suits my fancy that day.
You see, the problem I have with this Chipotle is I vary my order depending on if I get a bowl or if I get a burrito.
Right.
Hello.
So I got a bowl. Like I like to get double rice if I get a bowl. I don't
Sure.
like to do that if I get a burrito.
Right, so now you have single rice in your bowl.
I have a single
and
rice bowl.
That's infuriating.
Who would want that?
Oh my god, not a single rice bowl.
I like
I've
that
had
double
enough-
rice,
I've
double
had
meat.
enough Chipotle in my day that I know exactly. Like, cause also I get like some things extra if I get a bowl, cause you could pack more into a bowl than you can into a burrito.
Well,
Pack
of
that bowl.
course. We know you're extra.
All right, boys. So are we ready? New year, new Cyberpunk.
Woo!
Wait, we're
Let's do
restarting
it.
the campaign? We're
starting
starting a whole
this-
new one?
Yeah, I wasn't into the story of the other one.
Once Echo was gone, he was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Lame now. I'm not. This kind of sucks.
Well, that's
Uh,
fucking lame.
All right, boys. Let's sound
Boys.
off. Boys. Biggest
Boys.
boys. Boys. Biggest Fast 9 fan ever.
Hi, that's me.
Dumbest.
Yeah.
A fan.
That wasn't one of the contestants.
Half a sandwich soup.
Hold on, I'm generating a sandwich.
Yeah,
Random sandwich
I got it.
generator. It's been
Stand.
a while. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. Half a cheesesteak soup.
That's could actually be really good. Like just
That-
meat and cheese and
Yeah, it's
like a
something
broccoli
good to-
cheddar, but replace the broccoli with beef.
Ooh.
We're onto
Nice.
something.
Hawk.
Are they AI generated sandwiches or is it just pulling from a database?
It's a generator, and then I choose it generates 3 sandwiches, and I choose my favorite one.
Probably from a list then.
Probably.
Hayden. Was that
We're taking the burp.
okay? All right. Myphin,
What's up?
space cowboy, as some people call me. Stupid idiot.
Hi.
Boom. We're here. We're all here. We're ready. We're good to go. Does anyone have my notes?
No, you don't share them.
That's unfortunate.
You're sitting on them, Donnie.
You are entirely correct. They were
You're keeping
up,
them in your prison wallet.
up my butt and around the corner. As
I
well.
love it.
It requires extraction from a medical professional.
Ugh. Med tech. Someone get me a med tech so I can get my notes. I remember med techs though, and they are part of Cyberpunk, which is the game that we're playing.
We are playing
Today.
that game
Okay. Boom.
today.
You are in this park, in the backstage of this stage, this kind of amphitheater, and Echo Irons has just expressed an interest in turning herself in to save Glashton, who was kind of pointed out, almost scapegoated for the crime you guys committed of stealing from Triple J. I believe most of the gang is backstage. I can't remember who exactly, but I think you all gathered backstage after the concert got broken up. With you is of course Triple J.
Let's see here.
So I gotta get the voice. So what you're telling me is, Echo Irons, you are willing to take the fall.
Willing to, perhaps. It all depends on what kind of, let's say, deal we can make here of sorts.
Well, it seems to me like it would be pretty plain and simple. If you choose to take the fall for this, you go to prison. If you don't, Glashton goes to prison.
That's and if I go, let's say hypothetically here, okay, Glacian does not go, correct?
Correct.
I'm willing to make
I
a
am-
deal of that sort.
I do respect the careful semantics. Yes, you would be, in essence, trading your own sentence for Glashton's.
Yes, in a way. A non-sentence for a sentence.
Yes. That is tempting. I know that you are indispensable to this group. Glashton has a high profile, but there are also things that he does that keep the city moving.
There's also the matter of proof that Glacian's arrest is more so circumstantial, if anything, and whereas I may have some more concrete evidence for that case.
Oh, like what?
Echo will reach out her hand first. Do we have an agreement here before I say any more?
You are clever. Thought I could get that one past you. Yes, we have an agreement. Yeah, he reaches out his hand.
Okay. I'll shake his hand.
Wait, Echo, before you do anything that you can't take back, you sure you want to go through with this?
Echo will shake his hand.
Synth, I think your helmet's deactivated, by the way.
I know where your family lives.
It's been a while.
You know, Synth Skater, that is always incredibly jarring. Okay. Echo, for this to work, we will, of course, need that evidence. Otherwise, the case might just end up being stronger against Glashton.
Yeah.
You have 24 hours to
You
prepare
were...
yourself, say your goodbyes, and then you will be arrested. Where would you like me to have the boys show up? The River Docks, Oleg Vankovs.
What was the bar we went to, Hayden?
The Trident,
Trident.
I think.
We'll do it at the Trident. Might as well not make it too far of a ride.
Excellent. He flashes a diamond-studded smile, and then says, "Well, I will see you tomorrow," and spins on a heel and begins walking away.
And out of character, like, evidence I'm working on is like, or that I know of is the car, right? That was
Right.
spotted on the scene.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll just use that for evidence.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Boom. Bada bing.
Bada bing, bada
Bada
boom.
bop 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 bop. Rap pop 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 pop.
Pop, 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 pop,
Skeet
pop.
skeet skeet.
Donnie.
Yes.
So Cypress was there, right?
Yeah, I think everyone was there.
Okay. The second the meeting is over, I'm going to immediately send the video file from my eye to Rita.
Hey, Triple J, before you head out.
Synth, is this going to be like a little taunt, perhaps, or an insult flung in my direction, or is it going to be something useful?
I just want to know what your supporters are gonna think when they found out that you went to a synth skater concert.
Ha ha. He climbs into a car. Cypress, I think very quickly, like, I would say within a minute or two of you sending that video file out, you receive a call from Rita.
Howdy.
Hey, can you get everyone here? Echo especially, but everyone if you can.
Sure, I gotcha.
Excellent. I will see you soon.
Can I roll a human perception on her tone?
Yeah.
Because I don't know her connections. She might be more connected to Ronald Donald. And in a roundabout way, we kind of are ratting them out.
Sure.
Sorry, been a hot minute.
Ooh.
Oh, shit!
Ooh, not that long, apparently. First roll of the new year, boys. Look at that.
It's all downhill from here.
Yeah, she sounds to you like, she's pretty good at concealing her voice, but you hear mostly concern in her voice.
Alright.
Concern with a mix of, like, determination.
Alright, we'll be there as soon as possible.
Boom.
Cypress, I don't think now is the time to be taking phone calls.
Rita wants to see us, and I think she might be helpful with finding proof.
My eyes narrow when you mentioned Rita wants to see us so fast after, like, what's just happened. I don't say anything though.
I'm gonna be honest, Echo, I don't like your decision, but it's yours to make, so.
Echo's kind of got a concerned look on her face, but, like, she'll smile through it. I don't see a better option here.
We could have found one,
Love
but instead you put yourself in a corner. Now there's no way you're gonna be able to back out from this. You do realize that, right?
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
better.
we know where they're gonna.
It's better than
take
having
you to
everyone
jail,
else
so we
flatline.
can ambush them there.
I feel like that's adding more problems to people that weren't involved in the first place.
I'd
I mean,
rather
it's
just
creating
solve
more
this.
problems for Triple J, which I am always for. Though.
Yeah.
Just saying, it's an option. Maybe it's not your favorite option, but it's an option.
I kind
Is
of
this
like
like
that.
a-
I like that.
Is this like a Blaze of Glory Echo, or are you going through with this?
For the time being, I don't think this is the end of the line here. I'm sure there's, like, I would know, or being from, like, kind of a criminal background, I would know, like, prison situation here, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I don't think this is end of the line. I'm sure it'll work itself out. It always has to.
Oh, then can I have the anti-grav pads on your car? If you're not gonna use it.
I think that's part of the evidence. So no.
Yeah, we should probably not do anything to the car.
Out of character question, what is the prison situation? Because don't most people in in the cyberpunk world just die rather than go to prison?
Well, so here's the deal. In the southeastern megalopolis, they have a large lake to the northwest of this area, right? Where slowly trawls an enormous prison boat known as Queen. prisoners on board Queen generally will be labor, like a prison labor force that dives into the lake to look for things that have been covered up over the course of like several different floods and like what do you call it, changes of directions of the water, right? There are a lot of like towns and townships and so forth that are underneath there that still have a lot of valuable things like materials and so forth. Queen is also used as like rehabilitation center. A really big thing in Cyberpunk that I am using is brain dance rehabilitation. So basically, you play out certain events like over and over again in brain dance, which is kind of like VR, and oftentimes it will like it actually in the Cyberpunk universe has a very high success rate of making people like specifically non-violent and like averse to like crime.
Yuck.
Doing
Yeah.
that shock therapy.
Exactly. So basically your options are forced labor or mind rape rehabilitation.
Or Blaze of Glory.
Yeah, or Blaze of Glory. Always an
None of
option.
those sound great.
Or let your boss take the fall.
That sounds pretty.
Are you guys making your way to Rita's?
I will be.
I get confused and end up at a salsaritas, which is even more confusing considering none of them should have survived this long.
Salsaritas are already on their last leg. Like, current timeline. they're looking rough.
Yeah, but this one's got like a tourist thing going on. Like the last.
Oh yeah, like the Mall in
you know.
America. It's like the Mall in
Exactly.
America
The last
type vibe.
blockbuster.
The last
The last
blockbuster.
type deal.
Is it next to the last blockbuster?
No, it's next to the last CC's Pizza.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah,
hate that
it's a-
place, man. It sucks.
It's
It
a real
does.
retro
It's all you
district
can
of the
eat.
city.
It is all you can eat, and that means it's bad.
It's a real retro district of the city.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Can we
Cool.
please meet Rita here? I'm confused, but I don't want to leave.
Oh, how do we get to Rita's? Is Echo driving us?
I don't think I can.
Doesn't sound like a good idea.
We can.
Well, like,
always
how
just
do we get to the concert?
or taxi?
That is a good question. How did you? I'm guessing since skaters skated synthily. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
Where was it?
Over here. You guys could have taxied or just like taken river boats or something. Like
I
there are
took-
ways around the city.
I think I took jet ski. That I have.
I'm gonna ask Cypress. Do you know like what she wants?
I'm assuming she's gonna help find information on proof. The option on proof as well is me.
How
'Cause I
does she know
recorded the
about?
event? But that
You
would
record-
incriminate both me and Razor as well. So
You
I'd rather not do
recorded
that.
the event and then immediately sent it to her.
Send it to whore?
I never
Uh,
said I sent it to her. I just said I
don't-
recorded it.
Well, she knows about needing proof.
Don't worry about the
Eh.
proof.
Awfully convenient, Cypress.
No. I sent the Triple J stuff. If that's what you mean.
All I'm saying. Oh wait, hold on.
That's not what I mean.
That's
All
what I
I'm
meant.
saying is this information isn't exactly incriminating. They'll just say it's faked. That's how I see it, anyway.
I'm more worried about what else Cypress is sending. How much does Rita know about us, Cypress?
You've been doing this a lot.
Nah, not too much. I've just been doing it when I think it's worth it.
Can I roll a human perception on Cypress?
Can I roll a deception or lying or
Can
something?
I also roll human perception?
That's your guys' choice. Hayden specifically.
Is there? Yeah. I will say I do want to roll for lying if I can.
Yeah,
I think it would be
but I don't-
versus like a 2 roll. You would have to roll against each other.
Just
Right.
a contest roll.
Yeah,
But
I
don't
think
know
it would
what
be right.
What
I'm cool
would
with
lying be?
contest.
Because there's no.
This is an acting skill.
Is there not just a straight up deception roll?
There is not deception.
There is
Conversation?
persuasion and there's
Persuasion.
conversation.
Conversation.
Persuasion is kind of just, even
Yeah.
whether it's truthful or honest or dishonest.
This
it's still
sounds
kind
like
of
persuasion to me, if I remember correctly. The difference between persuasion and conversation. I think this is persuasion.
I'm down for that.
Okay.
Can I use perception instead of human perception?
No.
No. No.
Oh, he's got you guys beat so hard.
He's just so cool.
It's so cool.
I put a lot of points into persuasion recently, at least.
I hope in universe Cypress can get out of anything.
Yeah.
I would also like to point out I have 2 more persuasion than Cypress. Because I'm just cooler.
It's just
He's
so
so
fucking
cool.
cool. He's so fucking cool.
There's theoretically a way for me to beat that, but it's not likely at all.
I really.
I think it's a 1 in 100.
I don't think I can beat that.
Yeah, plus 12.
Or actually, it's
You'd have
not.
to roll a 1, and I'd have to roll much higher.
Plus 4, so it's like if 4 outs to that. Yeah.
I think the skills are really interesting because you can't human perception with cool, right? You have to persuade,
Yeah.
interrogate, or like
For sure, yeah.
otherwise get your way in.
There were, like, conversation can be an interrogation tool as well.
But that's also empathy.
It is also empathy, that's true.
Yeah, cool doesn't let you understand people.
That is very interesting. Yeah, I mean, Cypress seems legit. Why, Cypress is like the most honest person in the group. Why would he lie to you about this?
Yeah, and like the amount of times like in my mind flashes back the amount of times Cypress has like helped people with no recourse, and I'm like, would he really betray us? No.
I think
I'd also like
more
to point out
so.
that the 2 biggest Chrome junkies just tried an empathy roll.
I think I think what's more so what Cypress is more so like what's the word I'm looking for? The front he's putting up is more so that Rita might be using him and he's just being stupid. More so.
So you're bumbling?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone.
Because
I don't know if
because
that
I
would
think
work though, because no one sees Cypress that way.
I think I think that's a lot more believable than Cypress, like, for some reason sending information to Rita when he feels like it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I facepalm. Cypress, please do not give private information and recordings of us to a media.
Well, he is a media.
Yes, I'm saying in
not-
universe.
Yeah.
Because in universe, I don't know he's media.
No, you do. You specifically do. He's known as media right now because it's his most recently taken.
But it's
Bubble.
not like.
It's not my character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
only
don't
know this
own
is
it.
Medtech.
I don't own a newspaper. I don't write journalism stuff.
Yeah, it's all through Rita, which again, our contact is Cypress. So it's like,
I'm just giving her information where I feel like it's worth it. If you don't trust me, tell me that. If not, believe in me.
Ooh.
yeah, I take a step back. I trust you, Cypress. Just be careful, man. What if she found out about the generator thing? Like, that'd be bad, man. She could use that. If like Corpse find out about that shit, I'm gone. I get kidnapped immediately.
That's true, but you kept it pretty well hidden, didn't you?
I did. If Rita doesn't know,
Well, if nothing's happened, then she probably doesn't know, does she?
I will say, Cypress, I trust your intentions. I don't trust your intelligence.
Yeah,
I
make
have
eye
the.
contact with Silk.
You know, I slightly agree with you, but all I'm gonna say is believe in me. If not, I'd rather not be a team.
Yeah, I'll nod at you, and then head out. To start my hopping of like river boats to try to get to Rita's. I have to go past the big river, and then I have to go past another big river, and then there's a little river.
You guys aren't gonna share an Uber or something?
Yeah,
Just gonna...
I'm sure there's like,
There's carpooling services.
yeah.
Can we get a ride? Hire a ride share from the nomads?
Honestly,
I'm
you probably
specifically
could.
not sharing an Uber.
He says float there so he can drive himself there.
I am still in the Salsaritas.
Taxes are pretty cheap.
I am getting a Mexican pizza.
That's good. From the Salsaritas or from the CC's?
No, from the Salsaritas.
Okay.
CC's
That's
doesn't
it?
have Mexican pizzas.
I wouldn't put it
Sounds
past
like
you.
barbecue.
They do have barbecue.
All right. Is anyone not going to Rita's?
I don't know.
Besides you, Razor, who is of course at the Salsaritas currently.
I will say, Razor does know where Rita's is. He's been there before and had to drive there. Or right
Look,
there.
it's a
I mean.
confusing
Yeah,
city.
look, Razor just misread the text message, that's all.
We thought we were having a good vibe party at Salsaritas.
Hi, Echo. No, I will say, as they're showing up, everyone's like kind of waiting for you, Razor, and you receive a text.
Oh. I'm gonna need that to go.
Not that long later, Razor arrives with a pizza box. You guys go inside, get on the elevator. It's kind of eerie being in this like big corpo building at night. You know, you guys know what it's like when you're in an office building at night and like half the lights are turned off. There's like that one security guard at the front. It's weird. It's awkward.
Sexual
But-
tension is in the air.
You ride the elevator up to the top floor. Pretty much, or not to the top floor, but to Rita's floor. Pretty much the same vibe, like very a lot quieter than usual. A lot of the like half the lights turned out, mostly lit by like these glow panel type dim lighting now. And you make your way to Rita's office, and you step inside, and Rita's off, like her office door in the studio is open, and you can see her sitting inside, and she's next to a very like stocky bald man, very serious looking.
Is it Cliff?
It's not Cliff.
Hello.
It's Sarge.
It's Sard. It's Sard.
Oh, how'd I get here? How'd I get
pulls off a
bald?
mask.
The second we see that guy, I just want to kind of whisper to everyone else. Wait here, let me go in first.
It's all right, Cypress. Everyone can come in.
No.
After that comment, I'm going in.
I'm staying outside until I know who the fuck this guy is.
I'll go.
I
in.
will walk in. God
I'll
damn
go
it.
in.
God damn it! Stop.
Yeah. As you walk in, Rita looks directly at you, Echo, and she says, "Echo Irons, you absolute buffoon.
Yeah, that's
This
kind
is
of my
Cypress
thing.
Nash level. This is Cypress Nash level idiocy."
Yeah,
For
I've
the
been hanging
record, I
out
agree
with him
both
more.
of these statements.
I think Cypress overall more idiotic on average.
That's what I'm saying, though. This is hitting that peak, you know?
I
It's
don't
like-
think this meeting is about me, is it?
Echo, this is Lyle Bergman. The large man sticks out his hand.
I'll go shake his hand.
Lyle specializes in criminal law. I want to make one thing entirely clear with you, Ms. Irons. There is no winning this case.
I'm fine with that.
What the good news is if I play my cards right and you do well on the stand, I might be able to get 20 years, which could extend into life the way things go on the Queen. 20 years of manual labor reduced to 2 years of brain dance rehabilitation.
Whatever you can get, it sounds good to me. No,
Excellent.
no worries if you can't make it happen.
Do any of the more tech-sided people know how like intense brain dance is?
Does anyone want to make a roll?
What type of role would that be?
Let's see.
Cyber tech? Basic tech? Electronics?
It's not basic tech.
I'm very experienced in
Technology is a
all
role.
forms of
I
tech.
don't know if that's fitting here, but
I think electronics or criminology. I would give you criminology.
What about education? As I am specifically a tech.
Yeah. Okay. You sold me. I'll give you education if you want.
Could
Electronics, criminology, education.
Could I also roll it
Electronics,
as a med tech?
criminology.
Okay.
Oh,
Education.
electronics is actually better for me.
You're experienced in therapy, right? So that brain dance is a form of therapy.
Would it be education?
Yeah, I would say so.
Let's go. I'm smart, boys.
Electronics, education, or what? Criminology?
Criminology.
I don't fucking have anything in this, but...
Echo, you probably have had like nomad friends who got like snagged, right? And basically, if they go into brain dance, they're cut off, right?
Yeah.
Like you have your fair share of escaped ex-cons, but the people that go into brain dance, they don't have an interest in returning.
Yeah.
And you don't really have an interest in having that kind of person back on the team, right?
Yeah.
Ruby and Cypress, you know that it like intensive brain dance therapy is like essentially a total brain rewrite where you almost experience like a revulsion towards violence and criminal behavior.
How intensive is it? Is it like a complete personality change?
It's not a complete personality change, but it's
like a
those
mindset
specific
change.
sectors. Yeah. When it comes to like wanting to do crime, it just like sickens you so much to your stomach that like you wouldn't shoplift.
Echo, you that's big. You take that deal, there ain't no going back.
I will remind Miss Irons that those sentences on Queen tend to extend to the heavens.
Might be better to die at you.
I'll take my chances.
With
I motioned towards oh, what was his name? The lawyer? I forgot.
Lyle.
I'll take my chances with you, Lyle.
Excellent. I do think, unfortunate as it is, brain dance is the better option.
Whatever you say.
I'll begin preparing our case. You should thank Rita for getting this set up.
I nod to her.
Lyle exits the room.
Lyle, crocodile.
Lyle Crocodile. That's his lawyer name. People have lawyer names, and they call him Lyle Crocodile.
From the offices of Lyle and Crocodile.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, his friend Leonard Crocodile is the one they call Crocodile.
Great.
He's Lyle Bergman. There's also Lyle Henderson and Leonard Crocodile.
I'm sorry, Donnie, but at the same time, I'm also very not sorry.
That's very fair. Yeah, you guys are now standing as a group opposite of Rita, who pulls open her bottom desk drawer and pulls out a large bottle of what looks like synthahol.
Simple.
Synth Skaters branded alcohol.
Does Synth have branded
damn,
alcohol?
Good bottle.
It was cheap. They were having a sale. She pulls out a bunch of glasses.
I think I'm gonna pass, y'all. I'm gonna go home.
I'll take Echo. I'll
As
take a
Cypress
glass.
Nash says he's gonna pass, I am slowly putting away the synth coke that I was taking out.
I am slowly eating my Mexican pizza.
Cypress is just gonna kind of knock on the wall as he's leaving out to get everyone's attention. He's gonna say, "Thanks for the help, Rita. I do appreciate it."
Doing what I can here, Cypress. I gotta say, I do wish I had smarter edge runners as clients.
Yeah.
Echo will shrug and offer a cheers to her.
She meets your glass with hers.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm just surprised that I wasn't even the second dumbest person today.
Oh, and Cypress will leave after that, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, you guys, I think you stay probably for a toast or two with Rita before heading out. Echo, you got some time. You got about a day. What are you doing with it?
Okay. Echo's first. Ooh. I don't know.
Hey, Echo.
Yeah.
You want a night on the town before you're forever changed as a human being?
Okay.
And now I pull out my synth coke again.
out
Jesus.
of curiosity, how long would it take to dismantle or to remove cyberware? How long does it take?
What are you trying to get rid of?
Honestly, near all of it.
I think if you can convince a team of if you can convince a team of people to do it, then you could get it done before the meetup the following night.
Okay. I'm gonna message Ruby. Yo, how good are you at how good are you at removing cyberware? Or are you capable? I don't know if Ruby is. Do I know that?
Yeah, I basically messaged back. Can't do it alone, but I can help a lot. Need a med tech for the neurological connections.
I will say, Cypress did remove your Krasnikov.
Yeah. I'll add Cypress to it, the chat.
You're gonna CC me.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't be too unreasonable to think I could deconstruct parts of the cyberware before it's even taken out.
I was going to say a team of med techs, but I think realistically just a team, right? Like techs can get involved too, for sure. Cypress, I don't think you and Ruby can do it alone. I think you probably will also need to enlist Gorta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Add Gorda to
Add Gorda to the group
Let's
chat.
do it.
I'll. It's not gonna be much, but I can offer like 1,000 eddies here, for this, to be split among you guys.
You don't need to pay for it, Echo.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
No. The
Spend-
thing
spend
is,
that money.
I'm giving 1,000 eddies, keeping 400. I will need to keep the subdermal armor as like proof I spent money on something.
You saving the receipts.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm
not-
Echo, do you want this money going back to the rare docs? I can do that.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I have quite a bit of.
I love the idea of Ruby being like, or Cypress being like, that is, you do not need to pay us, and Ruby's like, yeah, ditto, I can maybe send some of that money along to people you care about, and Gorda being like, usually I do it for 2,000 this much cyberware.
This time you can break.
Specifically to Ruby, I'll just DM this. You want the Krasnikov?
Ruby, like, it's a big grin. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay.
Yeah. This Krasnikov is modified to give +1 reflex instead of +2 initiative.
Holy shit, that's good.
Damn.
It's already modified. You just you would just need to install it.
Let me get that. Gear Krasnikov. Modify.
So we gotta take out interface plugs, neural link, toxic binders, nasal filters, enhanced. I don't think enhanced auto antibodies matters.
No, I mean, if you want to leave it in, the enhanced antibodies and toxin binders, you can, but there are ways of extracting them. It is not comfortable.
I will leave those two in, as
Okay.
more money that I have spent on
Yeah.
myself. Internal agent and audio suite.
Sick.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's how I'm gonna spend my day.
Damn. Okay. All right. Cut to. Wait. Where would you rather do this? Cypress's, Gorta's, the hideout.
Probably hideout. I think, right?
Cut to the hideout. You are strapped down to a table. Standing over you are Gorta Dongleson, Cypress Nash, and Ruby Echo, and they have various tools, scalpels, sewing needles, so forth, and then they put you under the knife. And I think probably what they start with is
neural link
yeah.
or interface plugs.
Well, I think the subdermal armor is probably like the closest to the surface of your body, right?
I think it would have to stay in, since it's like the most expensive piece.
Gotcha. Then, yeah, I guess they start with the neural link and interface plugs. Basically cutting into this area in the back of your neck, and slowly pulling out like this web work of wires that you remember going in. It's almost like if you had a like the part of your motherboard on your computer that pokes out with all of the various like plug areas, you know?
Yeah.
It's like seeing that basically like cut out carefully from your skull, and then all of the bits dangling inside slowly removed.
Yeah.
And then they patch it up with another bit of like bone and skin graft, close to the same area, they start working on the cyber audio suite, cutting like just behind the ear, going in there with a pair of tweezers and pulling out these chips and these like speaker bits. They go through the front of your head to get the internal agent. Very similar process, cutting, pulling. Up through your nose is particularly uncomfortable as they pop out the nasal filters installed there. Are you keeping your fashion wear or no?
Yeah, I'll keep it. I don't see why not.
Yeah, this takes the better part of the day.
Yeah.
But by the end, you don't feel good, but you feel less heavy,
1, 2,
maybe,
3, 4.
both physically and metaphorically.
Ew.
We're back to 44 humanity for Max.
Good shit.
Holy
He's so human.
You're almost a normal person again.
But you have the same humanity as Sergey.
My max humanity is 5, so 50. But yeah, once that's done, I'll say my goodbyes to everyone, and kind of hit the road with the vehicle.
The open road. Yeah, you drive from the hideout up to the Trident. As you step in, you definitely receive some stares. You're alone and out of place.
I'll just sit down at the far end of the bar.
Hey, what can I get you?
Any sort of beer, synth beer.
Got you. They pour you a synth beer. Fuck it, they don't pour it. You get a bottle. You get a can.
That's fine.
Your synth beer comes in a can. Loser.
It's always so
And
depressing when that happens, isn't it?
Yeah. And they put it in front of you.
I'll just drink it real slow.
Yeah. As you're drinking, you see, or you hear the doors behind you slide open, and then you hear SEMPD. Put your hands in the air.
I'll put my hands up with the beer in hand.
The Simp Police Department.
Simp.
Well, my original intention was for the Southeastern Megalopolis Police to be the SEMP. Yes, the SEMPs. People on the street call them the SEMPs. Empty your hands and put them in the air.
I'll take another sip of beer and then put it down.
I'm thirsty. No, we've all seen The Incredibles. Have we?
Yeah, they remastered
It was a classic. It was a classic.
They
made a live action
in this
version.
world.
Of course they do a live action.
with
Tom Cruise.
AI generated Samuel L. Jackson.
Exactly. I'm thirsty.
I've had it with these motherfucking robots in my motherfucking city.
Luke.
There's no way they wouldn't do that
book
in a
'em.
remaster.
And you hear footsteps behind you, and then you hear the voice of Luke Monroe in your ear. You fucking idiot.
I'm not gonna respond. I'll give it a little smile though.
Your hands are restrained.
Okay.
And you are stood up and walked out of the Trident. And then You were put on a spaceship and they send you to space.
Whoa.
You're in space now.
Woo.
No, you're not in space. You're taken to the police holding cells. When you get there, Glashton is waiting in an adjoining cell. The fuck do you get caught for, Echo?
Nothing much.
Nothing much.
It'll work itself out.
Never got caught in the past. Y'all getting sloppy without me?
Just a tad.
Glashton. You met Bale. The fuck I met Bale. You and I both know that I'm not getting... Keep your mouth shut and come with me. Glashton, they open his cell, and he's let out. And he gives a backwards glance to you with like a shrug and like a little smirk on his face. He says, "Well, looks like maybe I've got a secret benefactor."
Echo will give a smile, yell out, "Maybe so."
Don't you worry your head about it, Echo. We'll get whatever this little tiff is with you sorted out too. And he is led out of the police department.
Glashton's not very smart, is he?
No,
No, I take it.
but it's okay.
Nah, he's not.
We
He's
love him
not a
anyways.
Yeah. Boom. That's pretty much how it goes. I think for Echo, not for the rest of the crew, the next few weeks are basically like a hodgepodge of being trained by Lyle how to present on the stand, how to plead guilty, gathering all of the evidence that Triple J requires, and then all of these little bit by bit court meetings, where until finally you have your trial. Is there any do you have any interest in role playing out parts of the trial, or?
Is that a question for Echo or for everyone?
I guess in general, mostly for Echo, but
Oh, I'm down to if you guys want to.
I'm down for it. Some of it, a little bit of it.
Let's go trial montage.
Let's see the guilty verdict.
Wow, you don't know that.
We'll know. We'll know.
Spoils.
wait, there's no trial. I'm an idiot. It's a plea deal.
Oh yeah.
The counsel of one of your peers.
Echo Irons, you have been sentenced to, or you have been accused of grand theft. How do you plead?
I look to Lyles and look back. Yeah, that's how it would work, right? He's right next to me.
Yeah.
For this you plead guilty, right? Our character.
Yeah.
For plea deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guilty.
Unless you wanted to say like, I plead D's nuts and pull out like SMGs and like shoot up the whole courtroom or something.
Oh
That
my
would be crazy.
God.
Unfortunately, I do not
hilarious.
have those. I plead guilty.
Block divided by school.
Very well. We will adjourn for sentencing. Guys, I don't know how courts work.
I don't think any of us do. We don't go to law school.
Is anyone attending the?
Cypress will attend every single thing.
Gorta will be there as well.
I'm actually sitting in the jury.
With the mask off.
Oh my god.
Got called for jury duty.
Please,
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to
I
jury.
had a really weird week. I got called for jury duty.
Whoa, this is trippy. Especially because there's so fucking many people in the area too. like enormous overpopulation, and that Razor just coincidentally ends up on the jury.
I had nothing better to do with my week, and I mean,
in this world where people are so anti-corpo, is there even a jury?
anti-corpo would be pro-government? Question mark.
No, you can hate both.
Maybe.
Well, I guess everyone who's part of the corporations, right, is pro-corporation by
Because
default,
I feel
right?
like
'Cause
this
if
is
they-
a world where it is impossible to find an unbiased jury.
Correct. Your point.
They can
so
only
it's all
select-
corpos on that jury, is what I'm hearing.
They can only select juries of people without cyberware to prevent bias.
There you go. There are probably cases like that. No, I think they just grab random people, and then what generally happens is they grab people, and then corpos just give them a lot of money to say what they want them to say.
I'm a professional juror on the side.
So he's a professional juror.
It's
Jury
a career.
Oh my
selection.
god.
You're an
How many
Arasaka juror.
how many
Professional
times would
juror is
Arasaka pull me?
oxymoronic.
How many times would Arasaka pull me to be a juror though?
Probably often. No,
That's
probably
hilarious.
not often. Probably very little.
How many times did it work?
You have a role in Arasaka, and it ain't jury duty.
Apparently, I don't have to do very much for Arasaka though.
True. Well, as of recently.
As of recently.
Recently.
Razor isn't
Judge,
jury.
jury, and
Are
executioner,
we
you are only one of those
canonizing
things.
me being on the jury though? Because that's
yeah.
hilarious.
No. Look, we had a vision for your character when we made him Hawk. We're good.
Guilty!
Guilty,
Yes.
get him out of here.
Has already pleaded guilty.
I know.
I think someone also in sitting on the prosecution side of the room with a smirk on her face most of the time is Lady Fawn, thoroughly enjoying the proceedings.
I hate that bitch.
Look, I had to exclaim guilty, or we frankly just wasted 8 hours of my day on this.
I think Rita is probably also there. In
Face
the
palming
guise
his
of-
razor makes a ass of himself again.
Exactly.
Fawn, more like Lady Fondle. Alright, you guys?
Fondle my vet.
Miss Dongleson, I can't believe I have to remind you this for the 4th time, but I will not have language like that in my courtroom.
Freedom of speech.
Not a thing.
Guilty!
Not a thing in this world. Corpo's bought that out.
Yours gone for brains.
Ooh.
I'm just sitting there pointing towards Sin Skater.
No, there will be no high-fiving. God. Bailiff, please, if
Smack his
we hear
pee-pee.
any more outbursts like that, escort them to the lobby.
To the penis.
Overruled.
To the penis explosion.
This day in court, Sith Skater spends most of it in the lobby.
Don't touch me, I'm leaving.
Get your hands off me.
Don't touch me.
Just float away facing him, the bailiff, faster than he can run.
As I'm being escorted out. Bye, Echo. Bye.
Echo will wave in the handcuffs.
I'm gonna raise my hand.
Dr. Dongleson.
Are we allowed to object like in the wedding?
Oh, that's a good question.
The defense and the prosecution are allowed to object to their arguments, the arguments of the opposing side. You do not object.
I've never been in a court proceeding before. I
That
have had
surprises
0
me.
malpractice cases so far.
That concerns me.
That's concerning to you? That I am good at my job, that's concerning to you.
Yes.
Is there anything else of note Dr. Dongleson.
So no one is allowed to come bursting through the doors yelling, "I object." Right before you say guilty.
No. I would appreciate it if that didn't happen.
I understand.
Is that all? Have you all gotten it out of your
No,
system?
one more question though.
Of
Am I
course.
allowed to pass out my business card nearing, like, either during or at the end or?
The judge is fully face in hands right now.
Razor's laughing his ass off.
There are no specific rules against that. No.
Oh, and then I'm gonna get up and just start handing out business cards.
Oh, after.
Well, no, you said there's no rules against either.
Just start slipping the jury business card.
Have you all gotten it out of your system? Yes?
Your Highness, can I approach the stand?
Your Highness! It's your honor.
It would be my honor. Well, thank you very much.
Tell me the bailiffs are laughing too. Everyone's laughing. Everyone but the judge and the prosecution are laughing.
I'm gonna hand the judge a business card.
She doesn't take it.
Well, I will just slip this right here.
That's
right
a
here,
woman?
right next to the
That's a
gavel.
Woman judges. Can you believe it? It really is the future.
I think it's more common to have female judges nowadays, isn't it?
I don't know.
Sure.
Where'd you pull that
Well,
statistic from?
yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
kind of sounds like bullshit, Hayden.
That seems like a
Wait,
whole
having female
load
judges
of
is bullshit. Aaron
horseshit.
said it. What?
Aaron Kennerly hates feminism.
Oh god.
What?
No,
He hates women.
No,
Hates women. Hates women. Hates
no the
women.
Hater
media
of
is
women.
just the
Tweet
media
it,
is just
exit right
twisting my
now.
words. You're just
Oh,
twisting my
no,
words.
no.
Correct.
I-
203 women versus 418 men.
Yeah. Okay, I was very wrong then.
Yeah, get wrecked, fool.
Nobody's zeeted it, I hope.
Echo Irons. Will the defense and the prosecution please stand?
I'm also gonna stand.
Nope. That's Dr. Dongleson. Please be seated.
Your Highness, I told you before that I have never been in a court. I don't know what to do.
Right now, I'm telling you what to do. Please be seated. Kinky. Miss Irons. In the case of the Southeastern Megalopolis versus Echo Irons, you have been found guilty of grand theft against the state and are being sentenced to 2 years brain dance rehabilitation therapy aboard the Queen.
Well, if she gets to ride the Queen, then it's not all that bad. I'm whispering this to whoever's next to me.
Who's next? Who did you sit next to?
Yeah, it's probably just some random person.
They're trying very hard not to make a face. There's probably like loads of fucking river docs and Glashton in there as well. So he's probably a river doc.
I'm just saying, like, I've seen her. She is pretty attractive.
This court is adjourned. Yeah, that didn't really come through, did it? Did that get... You guys get that one?
Yeah.
Okay, good. This court is adjourned.
Your bottle.
Quiet, first of all. Boom. Echo Irons. Sent to sea.
Yep.
Sent out on a boat in a lake.
Echo's not gonna make any like fuss about anything. She'll just walk out whenever prompted to.
Okay. Rat, will you please hand in your character sheet, as your character is now unplayable.
This character is
Yeah.
unplayable.
Woo!
Yeah, it's
First
up to
character
you.
loss.
Not dead though. Not first character death though.
Not death.
Nope.
Only in spirit.
Only in spirit.
Only in criminal activity.
And now, to reveal the character that you worked on all over Christmas.
I got
Yeah.
autolays. A netrunner. I have the concept behind them. I just need to put in a netrunner, like, cyberware.
Cool. Alright, would you be cool to introduce him now, or are you not ready?
I'm down to.
Alright, boom. Then let's cut to, the gang has returned to the hideout, the night of Echo sentencing.
Wait, can we make this?
Night of
I don't
Echo
know.
sentencing, I specifically do not return to the hideout.
I also
Okay.
do not.
So instead of like we come across them or anything like that, I don't know if you guys had a plan for this. Can we actually like hold auditions?
Oh my god,
our
Deadpool
game.
2 style auditions?
Unfortunately, we do have a plan.
Aww.
Robin, I know you just want to drop people into the Rancor pit when they fail.
Yes, I do want to just drop people in their input. You're exactly right.
I mean, you guys can hold. You
I
guys can
know.
hold auditions, just not where this person's gonna come from.
Yeah, if there's any talk about replacing Echo, I specifically say we don't need a replacement, and then that's all. That's what just all I say.
We do need a driver.
You need a driver. This is all happening over text. So that's why I'm
Sergei
unfortunate.
Volkov.
Oh.
I believe that I have
Don't say what I know you're going to say.
my ability to
No.
drive very effectively.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about you can drive. Oh, that's great. So, where's your car?
Sergei Volkov.
You do not have to be condescending to me.
I have been nothing but polite to
That
Sergey.
was mean thing to do.
You know what was a mean thing to do?
Are you
Yeah.
going to say implant part of myself in your brain?
You know what I was.
That was predictable.
I thought he was gonna say that was pretty funny.
I am gluten with sauce.
Jokic?
How old is this thing?
Cold War, baby.
God damn.
Well, actually, this thing is only like a month old.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That is a child in your head.
In
Wait,
your
is,
hair.
So is Cyberpunk an alternate universe? Not just like super duper future?
It is.
Okay.
Because Hayden, 2070s, I don't know if you knew this, but 2077, that would be like 50 years from now.
Yeah, I
And
love
the
these
original
games
game
with
and the original game was Cyberpunk 2020.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't feel very punky or cindy, so yeah.
Well, I got these glasses recently that help, but
I need.
yeah. So let's say not the night of the sentencing then, but the next time you guys are all hanging out at the hideout. You're all at the hideout.
So here we are, hanging out at our hideouts.
Also, I would like to point out that I spend very little time at the hideout, so it would have to be a special event for me to be at the hideout.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Call the squad together if you want, Donnie.
Yeah, if you want to call a squad together, that probably makes the most. I mean, right now you haven't had a job, like, in a little bit. You've kind of all been wrapped up in the court proceedings and so forth. And
Been
now
stuck
doing
on
your own
jury duty
thing.
the entire week.
Chuck stuck on jury duty, which honestly, it's a hassle.
I will let you know actually in 17 days.
A
Let's
juror?
go.
Hawk the juror?
I've been summoned for jury duty at the Wake County Superior Court.
Death sentence.
No.
Give him the
Wear
chair.
a silly shirt.
Give him the
The-
chair.
end of last year I got summoned for jury duty. I think November.
Speaking of, where the
Use
fuck did my
use
summons
jury
go?
veto. Use jury veto. You'll never be asked to go to the jury again the rest of your life.
Actually, I need to know where the fuck that summons went.
I need to.
I don't know, I
bring
kind
that
of
with
like
me.
the idea of doing jury duty.
You do until you have to go there and sit, and it's a boring shit about how one person fender bendered another person.
Out of everything,
Is that like some type of sex thing, Hayden?
Yeah, exactly.
I fendered her builder till she
Edge runner.
crashed. I don't know.
Until she
My main thing
Futurama.
is out of everyone, out of the United States like civic duties, like I'm not like huge on like a lot of it, but like I don't know, jury duty's all right. I get it.
It is your civic duty.
Bender,
Hmm.
Fender, I hardly
Duty.
know her.
I don't agree with the government in a lot of things, but the jury is your civic duty. I feel like that is kind of one of those things.
You know
Jury
what else is
summons
civic
go.
duty? Poo poo.
The president takes a poop.
Hey, you guys sure got him. Okay, then I'll say, yeah, I think you guys are having a meeting to discuss, like, what's next. Like,
Hey, quick
you're
question,
discussing.
you guys.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt, Donnie.
No, you're good.
What kind of beef jerky should I eat? Wild boar, buffalo, elk, turkey, pheasant, venison, alligator.
Why the
or
fuck do you have so
kangaroo?
much beef jerky?
It's
Shut
not
up,
beef
Aaron.
jerky, it's just jerky.
It's not beef.
Dried meat.
Or
Crocodile.
ostrich.
It's got to be crocodile.
I think
Something like alligator.
I think anything that's not like chicken adjacent, like including alligator, like buffalo venison. I think those are both probably good.
There's also beef and pheasant.
Why
I think bird
specifically
jerky just
anything?
doesn't end up very well.
I'll try the spicy pepper. Beef
that
and
venison?
buffalo. From
Beef and
Altman's
buffalo.
suggestion.
I eat a lot of beef jerky.
Sorry, Danny, continue.
Beef jerky can get it.
You guys are kind of discussing what the gang is post Echo Irons. You
I don't
know.
even know anymore.
Sergey, can you get me a meeting with Oleg and his crew? I've got a project that for the Pierce Initiative.
Okay.
It might involve the rest of you guys. I don't know if we're going to need to like hit a convoy or something.
Jesus Christ.
This one's good.
Hit
The
a
beef and
convoy is a little insensitive given the circumstances, Altman.
Come on, we just. How are we going to do? We're gonna need someone with a car.
We could use my personal driver.
How many eddies does a car generally cost?
It is
Too
so
many.
much. It is like 20K.
Oh shit! Because I was like, we got 3K. You think?
Too many eddies for you
It
guys.
actually, look, euthanizing people actually pays very well. I have a personal driver. We can just use them.
How much does
What?
it cost for a personal drive?
It's a lot.
Have you been using a
Oh,
personal
wait,
driver this
no,
entire
I'm
time?
sorry. There's a clause that I can only use it for business purposes. Otherwise, I can't write that off on my taxes.
If we're going to a job to kill people, then would that count as business services for you? I guess we don't do take those kind of jobs.
Well, if it's non-consensual, then no.
What do you mean we
I
don't?
mean,
If we just
don't
ask
take
all
those
of them if we
jobs.
could kill them and they say yes,
We've
we
taken
only took one assassination job, right?
Fast forward to your
That
next
you
fight.
know of.
Fast forward to your next fight. You guys are taking on some rival edge runners, and Gorda says, "Would it be okay if I killed you?" And they say, "I'd like to see you try."
I count as a yes.
That counts.
That does count as a yes.
That counts. Razor just scoops his head off.
That's a write-off.
I mean,
That's a
Razor
write-off.
doesn't need consent.
Quote of the year right there. Razor doesn't need.
It's going to the channel now.
Technically, since Skater already gave me his consent.
I think what happens next is that you guys receive a group chat text from your good buddy Silas Wright.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, here
Best
we
friend.
go.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. And the text says, here you guys are in a bit of a pickle. I might have some options / alternatives for you. Any chance we can meet soon?
I'm gonna text back alternatives ?
And I'm gonna text back. Sergey already ate all the pickles.
What?
She
You
said
know
we
what
were
you
in the-
did.
We were in a pickle. But you already ate all the pickles.
How did you know?
Razor opens the refrigerator. Ah, god damn it! Again?
Why are the pickles always gone?
Sergey, please don't throw out the
Volkov.
juice. The vinegar is quite good for my engines.
Sergey Volkov. I think
Sergey
we should
drinks
have
that.
another pickle.
Sergey Volkov. Three more pickles.
So, not gonna lie, the last 5 minutes have been me scrambling trying to find that jury summons because I need it when I go to the courthouse.
Do you have it?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
But my
What if
mother
you
was
just-
here over the weekend and there was cleaning done in my room without my knowledge,
need it?
so
Gotcha.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you need it.
you do.
They didn't ask me for it when I was summoned.
Mine was through a phone call.
I mean, I would bring it. I brought mine just in case, but they never asked me for it.
They tied mine to a pigeon.
Yep. I'm wondering if they're going to let me off due to compelling personal hardship. Because I am an accountant and it will be February.
That
Do you
would
want
be
a
good.
doctor's note?
Do what?
Do you want a doctor's note?
No.
That would be funny.
At the same time, like, if I actually get far enough as to get in the courtroom and into juror selection, the first question will probably get me kicked out.
Which would be,
What do you do for a living?
I'm an accountant. Go home.
I'm an accountant. Get the fuck out.
We don't want you here. Be gone.
Exceptional pattern recognition is not something one of those sides is going to want.
True. What do you do for a living? I'm more of a vibes guy, you know.
You're
I
right.
work with
I just
numbers.
coast, you know?
Yeah, Silas writes back to you, Cypress,
Mhm.
and says, to your, and then in quotes, transportation woes. And then, as a second message, and your manpower situation.
Where do you want to meet?
How about Dirk Ones?
Sounds good. I'm gonna give a thumbs up.
Guys, I don't think Dark likes us.
Yeah, but it seems like Silas likes us, so I don't think it matters.
But it's always so awkward. Dark's there.
Maybe he's just racist.
Damn.
I mean, I guess.
You guys as a gang roll up to Dirk Ones, You step foot into the pristine lobby where stands Silas Wright.
Question.
Yes.
Is it Dirk Ones or is it Dirk Wands?
No, his name is not Dirkwan. He's the first Dirk that you met before I named another character Dirk accidentally.
Ah, Durka Durka.
Durka, correct.
I'll give a wave.
I mean, two people could have the same name.
Well,
Wait,
hey there,
wait.
folks. How y'all doing?
We are
Well,
sad. Don't ask.
Peachy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I tell you, I was so broken up to hear about Echo.
Silas, please don't.
Listen, I know you see me as your fixer, right? All business kind of guy. But no, truly. If you want to look at it from a business perspective, Echo was very good at what she did. Not having her severely limits my options, so if you're going to discount my emotional feelings towards it, at least think about the business side.
We ain't come here for your emotions.
I
though. We
mean,
came here
Silas
for
has
our
shown us nothing
replacement.
but kindness, if you ask me. So, thank you.
After Sun says that, Cypress is kind of just shut up and just kind of walk back a little bit.
Now,
Except that one time that he showed us smashing a guy's head into the wall.
Yeah.
That was a one-time thing.
business. Now, let's see, where should I start with this? Let's do the easy part first. I may have found you an additional bit of, shall we say, manpower. Now, I know y'all ain't big on the idea of replacing a friend, but it does seem like maybe there's a void. Am I detecting a void?
A little bit of a void. We do need like a car.
And maybe a net runner. I like kind of say under my breath.
If it's purely business, that's fine.
Y'all are in luck. Hey, Otto!
So a guy comes around the corner, waving at you all. Hey guys! Name's Otto. I heard you guys were looking for a new team member. Is that correct?
No. Your boss is trying to give us a new team member. We're not looking.
I mean, we're sort of looking for it.
Shut up, Sarge.
I put my character token right next to my fence.
Okay. We'll go big.
Let's go.
What you looking dude?
He's too happy.
So, a little
He kinda
about
looks
myself.
Like a handsomer Sarge. Clean shaven Sarge.
don't do this. Don't do this to Sarge.
a little about myself here. Myself, I'm a net runner.
I'm sorry.
Sorry to hear about your teammate there happening. At least they're not flatlined. At the very least. Am I right? And crickets fill the air. Okay, we'll work on that one.
Flatlined. Woo!
Yeah. But yeah, I heard a little bit that there were a little netrunner issues, so I think I'm here to help alleviate that to a certain extent here. I'm sure Sarge is doing great here. But
There's no netrunner issues here.
Sergey Kovisi's problem.
Why is
I do not like Silas, and you are supposed to be Netrunner.
I am netrunner. I'm not supposed. I am a netrunner.
But like the guy who is this stupid bumblebee guy dressed like bee.
I'm not
care for
being a bee, but
He's bee guy. So, huh?
Silas?
Otto will go
oh,
around
really?
trying to shake your hands, if you let him.
I specifically do not. As you go to shake my hand,
Sergey also doesn't.
Silas.
Rough crowd, rough crowd. We'll work
I'll
on
give
it.
him a kiss on the off sides of the cheeks.
Excuse me, Silas.
Otto will
Yeah.
follow suit,
Are
like,
you sure
smoothly.
this gonk here? No offense, Otto, but are you sure this gonk here is the right fit for this group?
Oh, come on. Y'all could give him a chance. I mean, after all, I got a few jobs coming up that I think will require him.
Quick question.
When Otto goes to shake Gorta's hand, she just hands him a business card.
Otto looks at it. Thanks. I'll be sure to hit you up if I ever do need your services.
He's got pep in
Or
his
you
step.
know, if you just like don't feel like you fit in with this group or something like that, you know, like if you feel like, you know, wow, I just feel really outcast in this group or something, like, you know, maybe you do now. I mean, it's still early, but you know,
I
I'm just
gotcha.
saying, just leave your options open. You never know. You might just like not really feel the vibe going on here, and you might just want to give me a call. You know, maybe within the next 24 hours, I can probably fit you in pretty early. You know, just think about it.
Yeah, I'll be sure to hit you up then if that happens. Let's see here. Who'd I not get to? Synth. So we got Synth here, Ruby.
Is that a Raven Microcyber Mark II deck?
Oh, right here? Why, yes, yes, sirree.
I've never seen one in person. How'd
Yep.
you fix the battery issue? It used to explode.
You know, just a little work done by the techs over at that Cypress hooked me up with, and helped me out quite a bit there. Silas.
Yeah, we got people for that.
Good work. That's an interesting deck. I'd be curious to see what you could do with it.
Well, we'll see next mission come, right?
You most certainly will.
Well, it's nice to make your all acquaintance here. I'll be seeing you next time we get a call for our job here. And I'll go to shake Silas's hand as well at the end.
Yeah, he meets your hand with a firm grip and a wide grin. He says, I see sparks. I'm just gonna tell you, it seems like this is working out.
Are you blind?
I most certainly am not.
Without these cyber eyes, maybe.
and say that we're kind of in a transitional period, and we're a little bit agitated, and Otto's a little bit abrasive.
Not to mention, you know, it's like net runner slots on this team. It's kind of full already. Like 2 net runners is a lot of net runners.
Didn't we
All I
originally
gotta
have 2 net
ask
runners
is, will
before
our
the guy
future
quit?
jobs require 2 net runners? Is that what you're planning?
Otto, you think you could go fetch some refreshments from the break room?
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem. Be back in the
Thank
jiff.
you. Ain't he just helpful? Now, here's the deal, though. While I know that the netrunner slot, as you say, is full, Sergey. Although you haven't practiced netrunning in a minute, have you? Anyway. I do have some jobs coming up that will require the services of 2 talented netrunners. And I couldn't get in contact with that other boy y'all's working with on the vulture job you did. And hey, Otto, I've worked with him in the past, bit parts here and there. You know, he's a good role player. He's a good team player. He does what he needs to do, and you know, if you're gonna do these jobs for me, I think he will require a spot on the team. His very friendly, smiling demeanor kind of drops away at that last statement.
If it's required for the jobs, then it's just business.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying.
I'm saying I'm not looking to make a personal relationship with this kid.
And I'm not saying you have to.
Otto's
But-
not got any. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt for seconds.
Well, he's so friendly. How you gonna avoid it? Such a nice guy. Ruby, you were saying something?
He's not got any heat, right?
No, you kidding?
Okay, cool.
I wouldn't want to put you in a similar spot as a few weeks ago.
I figured, but you never know when someone shows up.
Well, it sounds like this is a done deal then. So, do you have a job for us, or are we free to go?
I'll get back to you in a couple days. I do have something cooking up. I just wanted to make this introduction first. But there's another thing I wanted to show y'all, and this one I think you'll like. Well, maybe not better than Otto, but at least as much. If y'all follow me. And he leads you guys out of the building, and around to an underground parking deck beneath it, where sits a very nice, well put together ground car. It's not like, you're not talking supercar here, but you are talking like luxury vehicle. He brings you to like a Lexus.
Ooh. Oh, very.
You could have just said you had something better than Otto. Like, this is nice.
Well, then we
Thank
will
you.
judge it. I will judge if it's better than Otto.
Otto is with you at this point.
I still say it.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. Sergey walks over to the car, and opens the passenger side door and sits in the passenger seat and just stretches, just like, ah, better than Otto.
It also has 8 seats. 2 in the front, 2 in the middle. 2 in the front, 3 in the middle, 3 in the back. I have to say, I think this is a generous asset that I will allow you to borrow. And not just for jobs for me, of course. You know, when you're out on work, I will consider y'all on retainer for my work, but this is for you to get your jobs done.
And when a similar job happens, like last time, and the vehicle is incriminating, and it gets routed back to you,
it will.
It will fall to us.
Depends on how careful y'all are.
Appreciate the present.
I appreciate y'all. Now, I think that settles everything I wanted to talk about. Y'all got any questions for me?
Mind if I...
Do we have to take both?
Yes. You don't have to take the car, actually. You can just take Otto if you want.
I mean, is business going to stay the same?
Oh, business is more likely than not about to kick up for us, Synth Skater.
Well, then I have no further questions. You've been nothing but a good business partner. Sorry for my abrasiveness today. Bit agitated. I'm getting out of here.
Hey, I'm not the one you owe an apology to.
I'm not apologizing to Otto.
It's alright, he'll warm up to you, son.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sure. Just give me like 2 missions. I'll have it. I'll have it down.
He really likes, and I emotion my nose.
I take a rip of Synthco because I'm walking away.
Hey Otto, if you don't mind, do you mind giving us your agent number? Just so we can keep in contact.
Oh yeah, sure.
Through the group chat.
And I just want to let you know, our group, we kind of have this thing where I gotta check you over, just in case, you know? Make sure you're tip-top shape.
Yeah, sure.
I'm one of the med techs here. So if you just want to come over to my office tonight or tomorrow, just let me know.
Sure thing.
Are you trying to hit on Otto?
I thought you were going for Rita.
Oh, by the way, when Otto's added to the group chat, Sergey is going to
Make
3
a new
minutes
group
later
chat.
make a new group chat without Otto.
As is tradition.
let me check some. Could
Do we have a group
would
name or no?
Otto would you let Otto roll human perception on that?
On the group chat or me?
No, on asking for the agent number so you can add them to the group chat after it being so hostile towards Otto.
Well, Cypress is the one who asked.
Yeah, I haven't been hostile to you. I was just hostile.
Okay,
to some.
never mind.
I didn't shake your hand, but I also didn't deny it.
Okay.
Deny the shake.
Is it okay, never mind then. I don't think I would have a reason for it.
All right. Cypress, you wanted to look over Otto?
Yeah, and a couple other things.
Okay.
Oh, Di, can I say something to Silas like before, after everyone's kind of funneled
Yeah,
out?
yeah, for sure.
Cool. I'm totally doing that after. Hey, you.
No, go ahead.
Oh, cool.
We'll stay in the scene.
Yeah, then I just I step up to Silas. Hey Silas, little bit. You're doing a lot for us right here. A little bit of favor for a project I'm working on. I may not end up needing it, but if you happen to find any 20-year-old brain scanners lying around, fall off a truck or something, can you let me know?
That is an incredibly specific request delivered very casually.
Yeah, just if you find one, not like put feelers out or anything.
He puts a hand with a firm grip on your shoulder and winks, and he says, "Anything for you, Ruby."
Yeah, I kind of like relax a little bit as I've now got like an out because I don't like really dealing with Oleg because of like Sarge's guy,
Yeah.
and he's not my guy.
No.
I'm sure he thinks he's my guy, but it's not a two-way streak there. Whew. Thanks. This project's been a little hectic with the lack of thing.
Yeah, I understand. And like I said, my condolences.
With that, I'd head out.
Cool.
Can we take our break?
Yeah, I was just about to say, can we take like 10?
Yeah, let's take 10.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you. Be right back.
I finished my life path for the most part, Donnie.
Okay.
Or not for the most part, but I filled in like the little thing.
Cool.
I need to still do some of it here. Do you want to talk about it in like sub channel or?
Yeah, I'm super down.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. I needed to remember how to make a character again.
Yeah.
I got my skills down for the most part where I want them.
Okay.
And we're doing complete package, right?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. 43. I need to do like friends and enemies and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, we.
Friends. My friends.
Your friends.
7. Or subtract 7. 0. 0 friends.
0 friends. No friends.
It works.
Yeah. Got no friends. This guy has no friends. British, friendly and outgoing. Urban flash. I like the tongue piercing. Straight hair. Values power the most. People are tools. This guy's great. No enemies? Is that one enemy?
0 because it subtracts 7.
Yeah. Okay.
What
about a lost love? Perhaps.
Actually, could I do a... are we allowed to, like, add an enemy?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay. Could I do a corpo exec?
Sure.
Enemy. Corpo. Exec. What company does Silas work for?
He is with Donald Ronald.
Donald Ronald.
So Donald Corp.
Corp. And
So
who's God, I can't remember the corp names to save my life.
Triple J's.
Triple J.
Yeah, J-Tech is his corporation.
J-Tech. I don't know name wise. I can figure out that later. What caused it? Work dispute when I took valuable info from them to Donald Corp.
Okay. Beans.
What can they throw at me? I feel like it would be between a powerful gang lord or small corporation.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. Because they would basically have whatever branch of the corporation that they manage.
What's gonna happen? Is what's gonna happen like the revenge one or?
Yes. Yeah. So it's what are you or they gonna do about it? Yeah.
Ooh. Set them up. I don't know, actually. What's gonna happen about it?
And you don't have to stick to the script either if you want. If you have a better idea.
Try to ruin their position. Or branch.
Okay. Cool.
Life goals. Tragic love affair.
Yeah.
Do I have one?
You get to roll for one.
Sheesh. None.
Nope.
Too money or too power hungry to have one.
Exactly. It never works out with anyone.
Ooh, there's a lot of things that work here. I'll roll it and see what it lands on. I'm down for that. I'm down for cause pain and suffering. Life goals. That would be life goals.
Yeah.
And I'd like to add get what rightfully yours.
Okay.
As well.
Nice. So did Synth Skater's name just go down in a list that Otto has?
No, because it's like Otto doesn't see that as as a actual slight against him.
Right.
He sees it as like just a hurdle to overcome rather than.
Gotcha. Like it's not actually stopping you in any way.
Yeah. annoyance, perhaps. Like, but it's not a thing that actually hinders his plans.
Yeah. Cool.
He's just gotta be friendly. He's gotta be a friendly guy. And I think personal hero is going to be Silas.
Okay, cool. I like that.
As he probably like helped him like avoid trouble by bringing info.
So when Otto came to like Donald Corp with the info,
yeah,
Silas was probably the one that met him for it.
Yeah.
And then once J-Tech started coming after Otto, Silas was like, "Hey, buddy, I got you. I got your back."
Yeah.
Because Silas is basically a really cool philanthropist. Like, he's just a nice guy.
He, according to Otto, he's just a real nice guy.
He's just a very nice man.
Oh, and for family background, I think I rolled, let me see here. I think I rolled, like, the technicians one, like the corporate technicians.
Yeah, that sounds great. So do you come from, like, a family tradition of net running, or?
Yeah, I'd say so. Like, father, did something along the lines, and maybe I deviated a bit from it, but still, like, within the same larger picture as net running.
Gotcha. So you would, then do you think, like, your family were, like, loyal J-Tech technicians living in, like, the... Okay, awesome.
Environment. Probably, megastructure. Or... Yeah, I think megastructure. Because J-Tech is north, right?
Yeah, like northwest, generally, is the area.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, you could be from one of, like, the suburb areas, but there are definitely some megastructures up there, too.
Yeah. I think, like, northwest, generally.
Cool.
What is the family thing? I think no matter what, the family is gone. However, I do think it is due to my actions.
Okay. So the family's not in the city anymore, and it's something Otto did.
Yeah. Whether it be that, stealing the information, or just something beforehand and he stole the information because of that.
Yeah. Okay. Related to the letter, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's the conspiracy one. Like, just say off the books branch of the corporation.
Yeah.
I think that one makes more sense. Like an off the books branch, for J-Tech.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I like that.
Let's see here. I think that's it. The letter being like something about like the origins or like the information itself I stole.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like
so were your family wrapped up in the conspiracy and kind of like got screwed over by it, or did they just like make it out to somewhere where you didn't?
I think they would have gotten screwed over by it.
Okay. Cool.
Like, hold on.
Like they took the fall for something like that, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe something got leaked, or something got to where it shouldn't have been, and his family took the fall for it.
Yeah, I like it.
And the letter could be about like that branch and what it entails.
Yeah.
Honestly, with that being said, the what they can throw at you might be higher.
Yeah, true. Oh, let's keep it at small corporation for now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it might. I'll adjust.
Need to. Okay, not running light path. I think that was. Oh, okay. Yeah. Where are some of your clients? Okay. Corporate execs that use you for black project work. Where did you get your programs? Corporate execs. And who's gunning for you?
JTech, I guess.
Yeah. I think all my stuff is gonna be corpo related.
So when Silas said you don't have any heat on you, that was just a bald-faced lie. Or at least
not currently. Like,
yeah.
It could be like he's presumed dead right now, or like not a threat.
Yeah. At the very least missing, right?
Yeah.
Is his real name Otto?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say yes for now, but I'd like to think of a different one.
Sure.
Say actually no for now. Otto's a fake name.
Okay, cool.
I will need to write down his actual name. It's.
Yeah, you got time.
Yeah. Okay, I found the name. ROM Parser.
ROM Parser.
I need to figure out where to put this name. Okay. And I'll have to get the cybertech from
yeah, you can just do that anytime before next session.
Alrighty, I think that's it for me.
Cool. Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Excited.
Same here. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, hello.
How'd Otto go?
Really badly. I'm character. We just
pretty one-dimensional.
He rolled 8 enemies.
He rolled 8 enemies, yeah. And it was like, guy, you know, one man should have this many enemies. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if everyone's back yet or not. I don't know. We said we were gonna start back, but.
Well, we had a way to test if everybody was back.
All right, going in 3, 2, 1. Maybe missing a Billster and a Hawk.
Yeah.
Hayden, where are you in the Wayne cycle right now?
Prime or fully developed.
Now, where are you in the Wayne cycle right now?
Bro, probably like one of the fucking clay balls. I don't know.
And
Thanks,
one day
dude.
you'll be the old Wayne, just like me.
Just
Full
like
of
old.
pores.
Your eye count will increase.
Gotta grow eyes inside your brain. Line the skull.
That jump animation's so good.
Yeah.
If he had his arms up, that's how you jump on an Olympic trampoline. Oh man, I wish there were places that had like Olympic trampolines you could just go to.
Well, trampoline parks.
But I don't think they have the white ones.
They have really good. I don't know. Like they have usually an area with like the ones that people like jump up and walk on walls and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Is it chill to go to like a trampoline park as an adult?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a friend who's like, like a guy I knew freshman year, who was really into like American Ninja Warrior type stuff, and he would always go to trampoline parks and do like crazy tricks and flips and shit.
I'll have to go.
Everyone's back.
Yep.
Testing
Yeah,
again.
sorry about that.
And 3, 2, 1. We got it. We did it. Okay.
Sorry about that. I know that was way past the 10-minute mark.
No, Billy was gone too. So fuck both of you.
Oh, did we get back at like the same time?
Pretty much.
That's funny.
All right.
That's hilarious.
I feel a little bit better now.
Me too.
Boom. So let's. I think Cypress. You wanted to give Otto the old once over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otto will gladly come over. He's there.
All right. Cypress, just walk us through your process.
Yeah. So he comes in. I'm just gonna say, yeah, I kind of just want you to have a sit down. I want to make sure all your cyber tech's up to date. You know, we're all good.
Oh yeah, sure. Just tell me what you need to do, Doc.
Well, I'm gonna have him sit in the chair, and the first thing I want to go for is what's the shit you have to get as a Netrunner interface? Is that what it is?
Yeah, interface plugs.
Yeah. I want to check on the interface plugs, see if there are any bugs.
Okay. Roll me a cyberware roll.
Now be careful with those, Cypress, just to let you know that those are pretty sensitive.
I got you, man. Don't worry. I've done the same thing on Sarge, and he's been fine.
Alrighty, I trust you.
From what you can tell, you're not detecting anything out of place. You go in there. They're nicer than Sarge's. If you've seen Sarge's or if you've messed with Sarge's, you're pretty sure these are a little bit higher caliber. Probably supplied by Silas in some way.
Okay. He said they were sensitive. Does Cypress know a way to cause pain to him, but not permanent damage?
Yep.
Okay. Otto, I really appreciate you being a part of our team, but I just want to make sure you know you work with us and for us. You don't work for Silas.
Well, according to what your compadre said,
I want to do a little bit of, just like kind of nudge the interface plug to cause a little bit of pain.
Yeah. Do that.
Well, what you doing back there?
Nothing. Keep going. What were you saying?
Yeah, we're just work associates right now, according to what your compadre said.
I will be glad to have you as a friend, Otto. Personal friend. But first, you gotta tell me that you do not work for Silas. You work for us.
Well, I work for you both, in that case.
Can I roll a human perception on that? This guy seems very gullible, but I just want to make sure.
Sure.
What would that be? Persuasion?
Well, that's Rat. That is
Oh
Rat.
yeah, it's up to Rat. What do you want to do, Rat?
Persuasion?
I would say so.
I'm gonna use. Rat, feel free to use luck if you want to, Rat. Since.
No, I'm just gonna go for it raw.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use 2 luck. No.
Whew.
Seems like he's being completely legit with you.
Yep.
And you are jamming a tool into painful, sensitive, like, head socket.
That's true. That's very true. All right, man. I think we're all good.
All right. If everything looks good there, I'm good with you. Anything else you need?
I just want to say, I apologize for if anyone in my group seemed too abrasive. They'll get used to.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. It happens. You know. I'm sure this happens to every group that has a lost member.
Yeah. All right. I'll keep an eye out for you. See you around.
All right. See ya.
All right. Does anyone else have anything they want to accomplish? Nope.
Can
I
I
would
hear?
like to visit Winona and see if she needs any help.
Okay. I'll get to you after, Oldman. Because I think I know where you're going as well.
Yeah, I just want to see if call Sergey, see if he can set up a meeting with.
Hey Aaron,
like-
what cyberware do I need for net running?
If Sergey doesn't respond, then I'll set up the meeting myself. But I'd like to go through proper channels.
Through Sergey, yeah.
I think you need an. What do you need?
Let's go to Winona's.
Oh, by the way, did she show up to the concert?
You did not see her in the crowd.
I thought we did.
Because you rolled perception for it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you walk through the sliding double doors. When are you going to see Winona? Like what time of day?
Probably like later in the day.
Okay.
When there's not
yeah.
as many people around. And it's
You-
just her working her ass off.
You walk in, she's looking at like it looks like she has like some kind of internal agent or something in like a pair of glasses she's wearing. And she's like scanning, clearly like as you walk in, she's looking in your direction, like directly at you, but you can tell that she's not looking at you, you know? And she like is scanning through these documents, and with like a little smirk as you walk in, she says, "Hell of a show a few weeks ago."
Did you actually make it? I didn't see you there.
Oh yeah. I'll be honest, Synth. You promised me a vacation, something relaxing. That's not what that was.
I assumed that it wouldn't be like super bad for anyone like in the audience. Was I wrong?
I mean, no, but being booted from the park by a bunch of police was not my definition of relaxing.
Well, I get it. You were just worried about me.
Cute. She takes off her glasses and folds them and sets them aside. What do you need?
As she says cute, my mask does like a little smiley face.
You fucking Daft Punk like smiley face emoticon.
Yep.
Love it.
Honestly, this week has been, last couple weeks have been a shit show. I was just looking to see if you need any help.
Right now, we're actually in a little bit of a lull. It seems like whatever Silas has cooking up over there has been delayed somehow.
Well,
I'm
then
still
if you
getting
don't
shipments
have
in.
I mean, then if you don't have as much work to do, how about I help you out with what you have left, and then night on the town, have a good time, kick your feet up for once.
You need to roll me a persuasion check, sir. You dirty dog.
You dirty dog, you.
Synth, I see what you're trying to do here, and I want to be abundantly clear that it feels to me like a really bad idea for the both of us.
I have no idea what you think I'm trying here.
I think he means that genuinely.
No way. No way.
Listen, I think you're a swell person that works too much. Whatever happens from there, I genuinely don't care. I just think you need to take better care of yourself.
You have an uncharacteristic for the city amount of concern for the people around you generally, for sure, but me particularly. You don't want me to read into that at all?
I mean, if I'm being completely honest, you're not the only person that I have this uncharacteristic care for. Not to... I don't know how that helps me out in this scenario, but...
You're floundering a little bit, Synth.
I'm saying this is not exclusive to you. The world does not revolve around you, Sunshine.
You really do know how to talk to girls, don't you?
Like I'm saying. I just think you're a neat person, alright?
I'm messing with you. Listen, I have a couple more documents to go over. Why don't you wait outside, and I'll be out shortly.
Alright. Say less.
Yeah, about 20 minutes of waiting outside of Winona's, and she steps out.
20
Her
minutes.
Yeah, she's got some documents, man.
He passed the test. Really passed the test.
He passed a persuasion check, that's for sure. And she steps outside.
Are you ready to, like, actually have some fun for once?
Ha ha. You think I'm not capable?
Haven't seen it yet.
You'll see something tonight.
Let's go!
I'll hold you to that.
Alright. What does a synth skater night on the town look like? Start the night, bump a synth coke.
Actually, knowing her relationship with Synth Coke, it's going to be a Synth Coke free night.
Whoa. Classy.
Yeah. But yeah, just like hitting bars, like clubs mostly. That type of vibe. Getting recognized a bunch. Just, you know, letting loose, having a good time, dancing. Hopping up on stage if ever requested.
Yeah, it is, for sure.
Yeah, but I'll just, like, it's just like I'll do one song, I'll do one song. Club hopping.
Yeah, you club hop. You do more than one song at various places. Winona seems to have a genuinely good time. It's the first time you've really seen her, like, throw off her professional demeanor a little bit. And I do mean a little bit. Like, she doesn't go absolutely buck wild. She still has some reservations. But yeah. Why don't you... Huh. I would like a role, but I don't know what kind of role I would like. Having fun? Maybe I shouldn't make people roll to have fun, but it could be fun.
I mean...
Compatibility role kind of like deal? There is a dance skill.
That would be fucking hysterical if I made you roll dance for the entire... The whole experience is based on your dance roll. That would be a wild choice. I will give you a choice between persuasion, streetwise, or local expert. How about that?
I guess I'll go persuasion.
Okay. It's fucking awesome. The night kicks ass. You getting on stage. You take her to like some crazy rooftop places that overlook the entire city. Every single twinkling neon light kind of visible. It almost seems like. You take her to like this underground, like literal underground place. It's kind of like an underground skate rink. You get her to put on skates for a short amount of time. She's skating around, you're skating around. There are a lot of funny drawings on the auto character sheet. But yeah, you're both drinking, you're both having a good time. By the end of the night, I think you definitely are walking her back to her place, right?
Yeah.
That's classy. Sinsuke's a classy guy.
I mean, at this point, I don't think I walk, but...
Right, of course, you've never walked.
Well, prior to the hover upgrade, I could switch between the modes.
That's true.
I don't think I can do that anymore, can I?
No, you're always hovering, my man. Your life is hovering. Well, no, you have to be able to turn it off, right? Because you can't sleep in your hover boots.
Oh, that's fair. Well, the thing is, I think I can... Hold on. Let me see if we made a note for it. Yeah, I think I can turn it off. But I think it's just built into my feet.
Yeah.
I think my like, if I didn't... I think prior to getting the linear frame, though, it was a bit uncomfortable to walk.
Gotcha, okay.
So yeah, I'm just walking normal.
That's good. That's the way most people walk.
Not synth, though.
Not synth, most of the time. Yeah. You walk her back to her apartment, which is... It's not quite mega structure. It's like an apartment that isn't a mega structure, which is saying a lot, right? That's like the good shit. As far as not being in New Elysium is concerned.
Oh, look at you, Miss Fancy Pants.
Yeah. Look, I think I don't need to tell you that Silas pays well.
Oh, I know. And I gesture to all of my cybernetic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was on the ground floor of some of those, and Silas must like you quite a bit.
I mean, I don't know if likes the. I mean, he might like me. I don't really know, but it's just kind of we see eye to eye on a lot. I'm looking to do a job. He's looking to get a job done.
Are you worried about Silas Wright's opinion of you?
No, not particularly. At the end of the day, I think we are great business partners. The personal thing doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I wouldn't get too hung up on it. He's a fixer.
I mean, he seems more like he seems to care more about that business side rather than the personal side, anyway. So
yeah,
as most fixers should.
Yeah, he's good at his work. Anyway, this is me.
All right, well, it was fun. We gotta, make this happen again. All right, gotta let your hair down a little bit more.
You're not even gonna try, are you?
Hey. Wait, is that out of character or in character?
That's in character.
You said you had your reservations. I'm not gonna push if you have your reservations. If you wanna make a different decision, you let me know. I'm not gonna push further. But I'll be here.
You're just gonna wait here on the street?
No,
for me to change my mind.
Do you want me? Are you changing?
No,
Come upstairs.
Just.
In.
Let's go.
All
right. Ruby, you had a call with Sergey?
Yeah, I actually do call Sergey, which I've never done before, I think.
Okay.
Hello?
Bring, bring, bring.
No, that's all
Ring,
Leg's
ring.
phone. That's all Leg's phone, not my phone.
Sergey's not so good. Hey, Sergey, when you get a chance, it's about the Pierce thing. Can you set up a meeting with Oleg?
Yeah, sure.
As
Don't you have his number?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know Oleg.
Well, I mean, all right, sure, I could set it up.
Thanks. Might need like most of his crew there. Just let me know.
Most of his. What do you mean by like his crew? Like us?
No.
Because we're like.
He's a fixer, so I don't really know if he
Yeah,
has.
he has like a. Like, what do you mean, like his crew?
Like he Pierce's crew.
They a crew? I figured they were just like drinking, but.
I mean, they were there at the crab claw thing.
Yeah, it was some like old people.
Can you set up the meeting?
Yeah, I could.
Sorry, am I calling the wrong person?
Yeah, sure. I'll set up the meeting.
Thanks, Sergey. I don't tell you anymore and just cut off the line.
No.
Ruby does not call often.
Called ever.
Are
So-
you doing a me voice?
A little.
I do not like this.
Yeah, I guess I'll text Oleg.
Yeah. Bing, boom, boom, bang, pop, skid up, boom. Meeting, set up. Winona, sex had with. Otto, on the team. Ear poked.
Car achieved.
Car
Nice.
achieved. Echo, brainwashed. Let's end the session there.
Nice.
Bada bing.
It's cool.
Good session.
Fun set.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you,
all.
thank you.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Gang's all here. Except Echo, who's not here anymore. Rip.
R.I.P.
IP. Echo Irons.
Alright, R.I.P. May they work hard.
But you don't
bye.
have a Mr. Stud, do you?
No.
And Winona doesn't have a midnight lady.
That's not a very polite thing to ask.
I need to know.
Why do you need to know?
I was gonna write the scene.
Since Skater knows.
Oh, I just gave Myfin so much fuel because he was already talking about writing some fanfic of
Yeah.
Sniper.
By the way, should have played this for sure during your night on the town.
This is going to be a tragic story, isn't it?
What?
Of course.
Such a good song, though.
It's so good. But yeah. Altman, I can't tell you that. I can't give away a lady's secrets like that.
But like, how will I gotta write it? I guess I'll assume. I'll assume she.
I am a fade to black man, sir.
Okay, I'll make assumptions.
You do that.
When she has auto lubricating labia, don't come crying to me.
That's why they call it fan fiction. I love the implication that like you were being possessed to write her with auto lubricating labia.
Yeah, well,
You're like, you didn't tell me, so I assume.
yeah, well, she works at a she's got access to very high end.
Yeah, to a lot.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Boom. Spooky. What do you guys think is gonna happen next? Everyone, put your predictions in.
I don't know. Cypress is so lost.
Synthskater dies.
How much are virtuality glasses?
You're reading too much into the music, Billy.
All I'm saying is I thought for sure that Synthskater would be the first person out of the party.
I thought everybody thought that.
Well, yeah, because I'm kind of aiming for it. Not like I'm not like aiming for it. I'm just not aiming against it. Is my big thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's gonna
Please.
happen by going psychic. Like I already know how it's gonna happen. Think I'm gonna implant less cyberware though? Absolutely not.
Imagine Synthskater
Or
with the Krasnikov.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Cynthia, you want wings?
Didn't we already discuss that it would be theoretically possible, but extraordinarily difficult and expensive to upgrade my hover boots to be able to fly?
Altman has flight technology from
yeah.
the Voltron.
it's not. It'd be like
Well, I'm
what,
saying I would
46
rather
seconds
have it in the.
Vortex?
I would rather
Yeah.
have it in the.
I don't think that's like that feasible. It would just be really, really difficult.
And we've already upgraded once too, so it'd be.
Well, then wings are an option.
Man, Synthskater, like, new album, Synthskater Can Fly, like...
Yeah.
Since Thorn.
Airman, I understand your trouble with net running and budgeting
Oh wait,
now.
Donnie, I do have a very
It's
important
really
question.
you get
So
it?
you are a fake
It is
black-
bad.
It's so
Okay.
bad, Rat.
Does Winona request that I take the mask off?
That is an important question.
The
I
helmet
think she's
stays
expecting
on.
it. Do you not take it off if she doesn't request?
If she makes a deal, like any sort of comment about it, I will. If she doesn't, I won't.
She absolutely makes a comment about it.
Then I do.
Okay. Cause like it's fucking weird, bro. Like
Adding some fuel for you, my friend.
Let's go!
I am very hesitant to do it. It's a whole thing. Perhaps a little bit heartwarming. I don't know.
yeah,
We'll leave
I'm
that
sure
to my
it's very
fate aside.
heartwarming. I mean, Winona's, you know, she's in your corner, right?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, we'll say yeah to that.
Well, do you think that was maybe a question you should have asked yourself before you had sex with her?
I just don't think I really care that much.
That's fair.
Bro, Silas is gonna kill us.
Why?
It's gonna happen.
Why?
He's corpo. I don't trust him.
As long as we do the job, we'll be fine.
Oh, is that what you say as auto now? Are you now auto?
Well, it's actually an interesting thing too, because like, so now we have somebody that is just like, unquestionably like, no matter what they're like, they are Silas on Silas's side in our party, and I think Synth was kind of on that same level too. Not
You got
to that
two
same
Silas
extent, though.
bootlickers.
But it was the type of thing Silas was offering big paydays and a lot of cyberware, and Synth was eating that up.
I mean, hey.
And Razor's just wondering if his company will ever call him back.
That's so sad.
Arasaka doesn't love me anymore.
I'm sure if you came to them with some useful information, they might
Yeah, but
might have some actual.
we'll see.
Oh, and I didn't mean to imply that you weren't. Like, I just mean like we might be getting into some stuff that they might want a hand in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I also have an important rule question for anyone that may have the answer to it, even though it might not come up that much. But can the linear frame be microwaved?
Does it count as one piece of cyberware?
It's Borgware.
I mean, microwave can affect Borgware.
It can. Then yeah, probably.
There's no like, doesn't say it can't.
Well, no, there's a
Then yeah, I guess.
specific distinction between Borg and cyberware, I think.
Okay, wait, hold on. Looking
Well-
at the definition,
Isn't there? I thought so.
Borgware is stuff which replaces the majority of your body with cybernetic parts. So is it a bunch of interconnected individual parts? That would
Give
each
me
have
a
to be like
second here.
individually, like that's my main question. Is it stuff that would have to be individually microwaved? And like you could microwave certain sections of it?
Let's see, what's the description?
You can get cyber limbs.
Yeah, it chooses 2 pieces of their cyberware or carried electronics to become inoperable for a minute. Cyber limbs, they're one of the dismembered. I mean, cyber limbs operate as like dismembered limbs when they get hit. Roll the dice, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a Donnie. That's a Donnie rolling there.
My ins